Imagine you're sitting at the dining table eating dinner, but your mind is obsessing over a problem back at the office. In this split state, you are effectively nowhere. Because your mind isn't at the office, no work is actually getting done. And because your mind is absent from the table, you aren't truly experiencing the meal. When the physical body and the conscious mind occupy two different locations, they create a measurable internal tension. It's as if you are stretching the connection between the two until it vibrates with friction. This friction acts like a constant, quiet leak in your system. Maintaining that divide requires a massive amount of internal effort that you usually don't even notice. It's why you can feel utterly broken by the end of the day without having done much physical labor. Your energy wasn't spent on your tasks, it was spent managing that internal stretch. We often blame our fatigue on the volume of our work, but the deeper drain comes from this state of constant, divided attention. Think about the physics of a game. Running for hours during a match can leave you feeling refreshed, while sitting through a simple chore feels like a heavy burden. A game forces the mind and body to lock on to the exact same objective in the present moment. Because the focus is unified, that internal friction disappears, and your energy stays intact. That flow state isn't a mysterious byproduct of sports. It is the natural energy you reclaim when you synchronize your mind and your body. When we realize we aren't present, our first instinct is to add mindfulness to our schedule, as if it's a brand new, separate task to be performed. There's a story of a soldier who tried this by constantly chanting a mantra while performing his military duties. He thought he was being disciplined. He simply created a second stream of consciousness, a parallel track inside his head. These two tracks quickly intertwined into a messy tangle. When his captain gave an order, the soldier was too focused on his internal chant to hear it. This forced duality led to total confusion and insomnia. He had turned meditation into a competitor for his own attention. Treating awareness as a separate process creates a new kind of tension. You're no longer just doing your work, you're struggling to watch yourself work. To find real presence, we have to stop trying to manage two streams and learn to inhabit just one. The solution is integration. You don't try to meditate while you eat. Instead, the specific act of eating must become the meditation itself. This means narrowing your world down to the micro actions, the feel of the utensil, the weight of the food, and the rhythm of chewing. You stay within the boundaries of the task until the rest of the world fades away. The same mechanic applies to walking. You move the focus away from where you're going and place it entirely on the physical sensation of your feet making contact with the ground. Applying this level of focus to mundane tasks actually makes you more efficient. You stop leaking energy through a wandering mind and bring your full capacity to whatever is in front of you. Be realistic. The first time you try to walk mindfully, you will likely take 2 steps before your mind snaps back to worrying about your bills or your boss. Our ego often sets up this serene ideal of perfect, unbroken focus, and then gets frustrated when we can't immediately achieve it. But getting disappointed by a wandering mind is just another way to divide your attention. It turns the practice into a burden rather than a relief. The real skill is simply noticing when the mind has drifted, and without any judgment, bringing it back to the current moment. There is no need to master your entire life at once. If you can learn the mechanics of being fully present for just one single step, you have already discovered the only skill you will ever need to navigate 1,000 miles. As this becomes a habit, your daily obligations stop feeling like a series of energy-draining chores. By integrating presence into your simplest actions, you stop the internal leak.